Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the cage our next contestant, representing the Fitness Fight Factory, Grayden Haynes.
We await the arrival of the man that goes by the nickname Poodle. And there you have him, Grayden Poodle Haynes. 5'9", 19 years of age, making his debut here tonight. Officially weighing in at 133.2 pounds. Representing F3. Should be a very exciting fight between him and Jordan Lawson in this bantamweight matchup. There you see him with the final touches as he prepares for war.
I always worry when a guy is 3 pounds under the weight limit. Like it feels like there was some sort of a mistake along the way when that happens. And I mean, you know how it is. Cutting weight to a lower weight is hard, man. Every pound counts, and to be 3 pounds underweight just seems like there was a miscalculation along the way.
You know, with the amateurs, you know what I'm saying, they're building their experience, you know what I'm saying, that comes with it too. Sometimes, yeah, maybe they cut a little too much, or maybe the scale was light, you know what I'm saying?
Grayden Haynes, and he is ready for action.
Hell of a beard, though.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent makes his way to the cage, representing the 4-Ounce Fight Club, Jordan Lawson.
22-year-old Jordan Lawson making his way to the cage. Standing at 5'11", officially weighing in at 135.6 pounds. Representing 4-Ounce Fight Gear, looking to have a successful mixed martial arts debut here tonight. There you see in his corner, longtime veteran of the sport, Houston native, Artenis Young, man Chico.
Yeah, man, nice to hear you hear the gym name, 4-Ounce Fight Club, one of the old school MMA gyms in this market. Still putting out fighters.
There you see the tail of the tape, the two youngest fighters on the card. Grayden Haynes at 19 years of age, taking on 22-year-old Jordan Lawson, 5'9" versus 5'11", both coming in close to the 135-pound weight limit. Actually, Grayden Haynes being significantly under, so maybe has a little bit of speed on his side for this fight.
And not to correct you, but I saw 10-year-olds fighting earlier, so I don't know if you quite the
Well, that was a grappling. I'm talking about the fighters. There we see it. Let's make this official. Hand it over to our ring announcer, Colin Cantrell.
Ladies and gentlemen, our sixth fight of the evening is being brought to us by Lone Star Injury Attorneys and is scheduled for 3 rounds of 3 minutes each in the Elevate FC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, on my left, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing at 135 pounds. Making his mixed martial arts debut this evening and fighting out of Fort Worth, Texas, Grayden Poodle Haynes. And across the cage on my right, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighted at 135.5 pounds. Also making his debut this evening and fighting out of Houston, Texas, Jordan Lawson. Referee in charge of the action, J.J. Ferraro.
Man, when they were announcing Jordan Lawson's name, he was fired up. He is ready to go.
Yeah, it's really important right now. The debut for both of these fighters, you know what I'm saying? The first fight inside the cage. So they've probably been thinking about this for a very, very long time, you know what I'm saying? So I'm sure they're both very excited.
A big size advantage for Jordan Lawson.
Yeah, you know what? You talked about that earlier, right there on the walkout, you know what I'm saying? Because Haynes, he weighed in a little bit underweight, honestly, you know what I'm saying? Whereas Lawson, he was right at the 135 limit, you know what I'm saying? So you could honestly see the size advantage for sure.
Yeah, maybe when if Grayden Haynes does decide to go pro, it might be at 125.
Almost looks as if like Lawson cut down to 135 while Hames just probably naturally just weighed in.
Might have been.
Just getting the feel of it for his debut.
Yeah, and you see right here, Lawson, he's coming with that pressure right now. Really, really showing his presence right now inside the cage.
Todd, where did you land on the weight cutting? Did you feel like you were usually bigger, smaller than your opponent at your weight? Did you consider dropping down a weight?
No, I typically felt a little bit smaller for a welterweight, so I did drop down to the 155-pound weight division. And I did make that mistake one time at fighting at middleweight without even cutting weight. So I can speak from both ends.
Yeah, you can really see that pressure right now from Lawson right now. He's throwing some ferocious combinations right there. The low kick landed earlier, and when he's got him on the fence, he's really just unloading those combinations. You can tell he's really been working those move sets with his team at 4 Ounce Fight Club.
Man, Lawson has the utmost confidence right now. He took a leg kick from Hames and just smiled at him.
Dude, he's a bully right now. He's very aggressive and controlling the cage. He's dictating where this is, and this feels like I mean, you said this term earlier. He's like his big brother in him. It feels like a bully match. Oh boy.
Yeah, for Grayden Hames right now, even when he's pressed up against the fence, truthfully, in my humble opinion, he's going to just keep that left guard up and probably just try to slam one right hand as hard as he can to try to get some respect from Jordan Lawson. Because right now, Jordan's just walking him down.
Yeah, Jordan is not afraid of anything he's putting out there right now. You're right. He has got to do something to say, hey, I'm in this fight and I can hurt you too. Jordan is not afraid of him at all right now.
Yeah, he's got to throw something really, really big, as hard as he can, frick it.
You know, Lawson is only listed to being only like 2 inches taller than Hames, but man, he just looks like he's towering over Hames. Man,
Hames is asking for a way out right now.
Hames, the end of it looks to be near.
Yeah.
Ooh, big kick right there. Yeah, big kick right there from Lawson. 25 seconds left, and Lawson's totally in the driver's seat right now. The low kick right there. Ooh, it's looking like he's got him hurt.
Yeah.
He's going for the finish right here.
It's over. His body language says he wants out. He doesn't want much more of this.
Jordan Lawson needs to finish it right now. He has the opportunity if he would just pick up the intensity right now.
Yeah, he's going to keep throwing that leg. That left leg is busted up.
And surprisingly, Grayden Hames survives round 1. Let's take a look at some of those highlights from round 1.
This evening's event is proudly sponsored by Houston's very own Lone Star Injury Attorneys. When insurance companies give lowball offers for your injury case, many law firms will settle and move on to the next case. At Lone Star Injury Attorneys, we get the max for every case because we take them to trial if the offer's too low. If you're in a car crash, slip and fall, work injury, get the max for your case by choosing a law firm that will fight every round for you. Lone Star Injury Attorneys, proud sponsor of Elevate FC.
That might be the most dominant round 1 we've seen tonight.
I will be surprised if this makes it out of round 2 based off of what we just saw.
See if Haynes is able to make any kind of adjustment in this second round. Yeah, dude, Grayden Hames is just backing up. Even when he's throwing offense, he's backing up.
There goes a big right hand right there from Grayden Hames, but he misses right here, just a little bit closer. But Lawson, he's doing a good job just controlling the distance, picking his shots where he needs to find them.
But again, even when Hames does land, he's landing off of his back foot. Like it's leaning back. It's a fadeaway. That's not going to put him. That's not going to back Jordan Lawson up.
Yeah, he's got to crash the distance right here. Like in those situations, easier said than done, I know.
I'm curious also if the hand placement of Jordan Lawson is specifically for this fight because he's so much bigger than Hames and he has his hands consistently by his chest, or if that's just the way he fights.
Well, I'll be honest. I mean, Jordan Lawson is going to look huge against pretty much every 135.
Big uppercut. This is it right
it's
here.
over.
Lawson about to unload the punches, and that's it. That's all she wrote.
Jordan Lawson with the TKO victory here tonight over Grayden Hames. JJ Ferraro had saw enough. Wow.
That's a promising prospect right there, Jordan Lawson. He's going to be bigger than almost every 135er he runs into, and he's got some real confidence.
Let's take another look at that stoppage. There we see the shoe shining all over Grayden Hames.
Yeah, that was a ferocious combination right there. You know what I'm saying? He really showed that stand-up game right there. Gets the victory in his debut here inside the Elevate FC cage. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure we're going to be seeing a lot more of Jordan Lawson in the near future.
Yeah, that was a heck of a good warm-up debut fight for Lawson. I'd really love to see him take on another bantamweight, maybe somebody like a little bit bigger, closer to his size.
Yeah, and for Grayden Holmes, you know what I'm saying? Maybe in the next fight, he may even make that move to flyweight if possible. You know what I'm saying?
Let's make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute, 5 seconds into round number 2. Your referee calls a halt to the action. Your winner by TKO.